Hello and welcome again to another edition of Sports Updates Ghana. And coming up, the Ghana Football Association have threatened to sue the South African Football Association for damages about the allegations they made against both the Black Stars and Ghana as a country. We'll also be talking about the Ghana Premier League because Maxwell Abekwe, the top scorer in the Ghana Premier League, has been tipped by his coach to and a call-up to join the Black Stars for AFCON 2022. Also have news on Awako, who is set to make an appearance for the Phobians in the ongoing Ghana Premier League campaign. All this and more coming up in this edition of Sports Updates Ghana. So as usual, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. Now let's begin from the camp of Great Olympics because their head coach, Awako, has tipped his top striker, that's Maxwell Abekwe, to join the Black Stars for AFCON 2022, which will be hosted in Cameroon between January 7 to February. Well, Maxwell Abekwe has so far scored 6 goals in the ongoing Ghana Premier League campaign, and already many have tipped him to get a call-up into the Black Stars. Well, according to Coach Awako, if the player continues with his consistent and prolific goal scoring, well, Coach Milovan Rajevac, who is the head coach of the Black Stars, will be convinced to include him in the Black Stars squad for AFCON 2022. Well, Ghana has been lacking in the striking department, and Maxwell Abekwe has been suggested as one of the best players who can fill in that gap and ensure that Ghana starts scoring more goals in that department. Well, from the Black Stars, then we move straight to the Ghana Football Association because they have threatened to sue the South African Football Association for damages. Well, the South African Football Association, also known as SAFA, through their president, Danny Jordan, made several allegations against the Black Stars following their loss to Ghana in the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Bafana suffered a 1-0 loss at the hands of Ghana at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium in November in the final of the group stages. Well, according to Danny Jordan, there were cases of betting spikes and allegations of bribery and match-fixing scandals in that game, and hence they went ahead to make a protest to FIFA to open investigations into the case. And when FIFA opened investigation into the case, they finally threw out South Africa's protest because they said that it required some pertinent issues, hence they just dismiss their case. Well, according to the Ghana Football Association, their image has been tarnished by the South African Football Association, and they will not sit down and watch SAFA destroy the heart-and reputation Ghana has earned in football. Hence, they would sue SAFA for damages. Well, according to the Ghana Football Association scribe, that's Mr. Henry Asante Chum, they are waiting from some statements from the disciplinary committee of FIFA to open or take their first steps to sue SAFA. Well, let's move on and talk about the Ghana Premier League now because Accra Folk has finally settled Great Olympics for their transfer fee for Gladson Awako. Gladson Awako joined Accra Folk from Great Olympics, and Heart of Folk were unable to pay the full amount of the transfer and paid half, and were expected to pay the rest of the amount on a particular date. But unfortunately, Heart of Folk were unable to make that payment, and yesterday Great Olympics sued Accra Folk, but when it got to court, Accra Folk decided to settle Great Olympics. Hence, the case has been squashed, and Great Olympics and Heart of Folk are back to good terms. And according to Gladson Awako, he is set to make an appearance for Accra Folk. Accra Folk exited the CAF Confederations Cup and the CAF Champions League without their experienced player who used to play for Experience, and unfortunately, Heart of Folk would have to now focus on the Ghana Premier League. Well, the team are yet to return to Ghana as their flights were delayed and will now return to Ghana on Friday. Heart of Folk player J.S. Soara in the final playoffs of the CAF Confederations Cup on Sunday, but they lost by a 4-goal margin, which meant that the club had conceded more goals than they scored, the Algerians, when they visited the Accra Sports Stadium. Hence, the aggregate was 4-2. Well, Accra Awako have had an abysmal campaign in the CAF Confederation Cup and the CAF Champions League. But many have blamed the absence of Gladson Awako as one of the issues that culminated in Accra Awako's bad performance at the African Showpiece. Well, according to Mohamed Polo, who nurtured Gladson Awako in his youthful days, Gladson Awako would have made no difference in the Hearts of Oak team if he had featured in both the CAF Champions League and the CAF Confederations Cup. According to him, Hearts of Oak must find an antidote to their problems, and Gladson Awako is not part of that problem because the entire team is not made up of one person. So that was what Mohamed Polo had to say about Accra Hearts of Oak and the fact that they have to solve their issues. Well, this is where I draw down the curtain for today's edition of Sports Update Ghana. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment.